Hello there. In this video, we're going to talk about Tabindex. So Tabindex is an HTML attribute that controls keyboard focus. If you're setting Tabindex to -1, it removes an element from the tab order, like so. For instance, here, read more is not tabbable because it has a value of Tabindex of -1. So sometimes we're going to need some of the elements not to be in the tab order. For instance, if we have a modal, now that we don't want the modal to be in focus when the user is navigating through the web page, because the modal doesn't need to be, modal is not open at that time. It will get open probably when it's triggered. So initially we give it a Tabindex of -1. And then when the user clicks on the element that triggers the modal, like a button or so, that's when we'll use JavaScript to bring that in focus. So that's why we can keep the initial value of the modal to be Tabindex -1. If you give the Tabindex in an HTML as 0, it adds it to the tab order where it appears on the HTML. So -1 is to remove it from the tab order, and 0 is to add it to the tab order. There are also positive values like 1, 2, and 3, which allow you to create a custom tab order. In case if you want to change the tab order, but it is recommended that you don't do that. It can hurt accessibility. So do it when it's really, really required. Otherwise, let the page be on its natural flow. The best way, if you want to basically change the tab order, is just to change the element instead of changing the tab order, so that it remains in the natural flow of the page, logical flow of the page. So how to use Tabindex to support keyboard accessibility in scroll. So there's some items that are scrollable, like this one. So how do we bring the focus to this particular element so that the user can scroll it when the users are into the screen reader mode? So first thing we do is we set the Tabindex to -1 to set the focus on the element with JavaScript focus method. And then we add the Tabindex equals 0 to the scrollable containers with the CSS overflow property. So as you can see, here we have the Tabindex to 0, and then style overflow scroll to this particular element that contains the terms of use. And then you also give it aria labeled by terms of use and the role as group. So set the Tabindex to -1 to set the focus on the element with JavaScript focus method, and then add Tabindex equals 0 to scrollable containers with CSS overflow property. Help accessibility when you're creating custom and interactive components, and only create custom components when HTML doesn't already provide that functionality. Okay, for instance, use button element instead of div element for buttons. Now let me show you the example of how elements are tabbed using keyboard. So I'm going to enter into the screen reader mode. So I'm going to do Command F5 like that.
Visited link.
And then I'm going to tab.
Index.
So this link.
Visited link. Home. Visited link. Link. Schedule. Visited link. Link. Vet link. More link. 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 Link.
I can tab behind also using Shift tab.
Link. 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 More link. Speaker details. List 7 items. Link. 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 Deep drop down. Link. Deep drop down.
So I hope you got how.
Items. Level 3. You are currently voiceover off.
So I hope you saw how it is done. Cool. And then of course you can always tab and check if the focus is coming on each element or not. Okay, thank you very much.